Do for your neighbor what you would want them to do for you. Judgment. Judge people the way you want to be judged. The first 5 verses of this text are all about a vertical relationship. It's all about ask your Father, seek Him, knock on His door. But Jesus turns that. He turns it from vertical in this last verse, in the very end of the body of the Sermon on the Mount. He turns it away from focus on God, and he says, take what you've received and give it to your brother, to your neighbor. So we ask, and we receive, and we give. The prayer that Jesus taught us, forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. What you would want someone to do for you, do for them. I told you before that in Matthew in 5:17 and here again in 7:12, Jesus uses that phrase. The law and the prophets, everything Scripture has been teaching. Jesus says that this one rule, this golden rule, summarizes everything that we've been talking about in the last 4 months, but it summarizes all of Scripture. Jesus will later be talking to someone who's going to ask him, what's the greatest commandment? And Jesus is going to say, love God, love your neighbor. Right there echoes. I've told you many times through this series, if you want to know what Jesus meant in the Sermon on the Mount, just read the rest of Matthew. And you're going to find Matthew commenting. And Jesus not just teaching more about the things that he's talking about in this sermon, but living them. What does it look like to turn the other cheek? And Jesus is going to show you when the Roman soldiers strike him and he doesn't strike back. See, we've settled on a negative version of this rule. We've settled on I'm not going to harm anybody because I don't want to be harmed. But it takes intentionality, it takes action to move beyond that into what I would like, the way I would like for someone to treat me, the way I'd like for someone to forgive me, the way I would like for someone to be generous with me. And then you go and do that thing for someone else. This is the greater righteousness that Jesus has been teaching all along. Greater than what the scribes and Pharisees were able to do. This cannot be a nice thought on a bumper sticker or a coffee cup. Do to others what you would want them to do for you.